Welcome everybody, Keith here. We're going to have game 6 of the series between the 1965 Los Angeles Dodgers and the 1972 Oakland A's. Currently, the Dodgers lead the series 3-2. If we're in Oakland for the next two games, if Oakland wins this game, they force to game 7. And game 7 will have Sandy Koufax versus Catfish Hunter. Sandy Koufax has won the two games he's pitched, and he's pitched marvelously. So now the defense for the Oakland A's will be Joe Rudi in left, Reggie Jackson in center, Gene Tenace at right, Bert Campaneris at short, Larry Brown at second, Sal Bando at third, and Mike Epstein at first. Dave Duncan will be catching, and pitching for the Oakland A's will be Vita Blue. And here's the lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Murray Wills will be at short. Wes Parker will be at first base. Willie Davis will be at center field. Ron Fairley will be at right field. John Roseborough will be catching. Jim LaFave will be at second base. Lou Johnson makes his first appearance in left field. Jim Trzaskowski will be at third base. And Claude Osteen will be the pitcher. All right. So if you notice on these things, the good thing about, I'm playing using SABRETooth 2.0, and this is a 7-game series, and each player is rated for stamina. That is the amount of at-bats that they can have over a week, over seven days, but I made this over 7 games. All right, so first up will be Murray Wills, and Murray Wills will be facing Vita Blue. And let's just have a roll and check on the weather, shall we? So let's take a look at the weather. The first roll is going to be the weather roll and then the wind. 53 is going to be no rain, and the wind is 09, so the wind will be out to right field. So that will be plus 10 to right. So all balls. So all right-handers hitting, you'll add plus 10 to the power roll. All right, and here's the windup and the pitch. And it's 6. 6 for Murray Wills will be a hit by pitch ball, so that hit him. And he'll go to first base. Runner on first. All right, next up will be Wes Parker. Wes Parker in this series is 2 for 18 with a double. Murray Wills is only 1 for 1 of stealing. He's going to try to get the jump, 95, and he does, because his jump rating is all the way up to 100. And he's going to try to do the steal, 75 and 42, and he makes it. So Wills immediately gets on, steals second base. He's now 2 for 2 for stealing in the series. And now up will be Wes Parker. Wes Parker, again, is 2 for 18 with a double in the series. He's hitting 111. 95, it looks like we're going to get a hit for Wes Parker into, into left field. 35. All right, we're going to have to try a range check on the left fielder. 3. So the left fielder is Joe Rudi. Joe Rudi, 1, 2, or 3, and he actually gets a catch, and he doesn't. So it is a hit for Wes Parker. Los Angeles Dodgers looking to end the series here. 43, that is a single for Wes Parker, even though it was 3 for 19. Murray Wills will go to third base, and he's going to probably try for home. Murray Wills' running rating right there is an 86. Let's go over here. Okay, so 86, runner advancement on singles. And we're going from second to home, so it's going to be plus 15 to his run rating. So it's going to be up to 99, so the Dodgers aren't even going to make a throw. And the Los Angeles Dodgers go up 1-0 already. Los Angeles Dodgers looking to win this series 4-2. All right, we got Wes Parker. Now he's going to try to get his jump. and he does not do so. So Vita Blue will come in and pitch to Willie Davis. And we're going to try, do we want to do a hit? The question is, do we want to do a hit and run here? Let me get my charts out. So hit and run chart. All right, so Willie Davis does not have a lot of power, so we're going to try hit and run. And 0-5 is a strikeout. Okay. So if it's a strikeout, then we have a straight steal at -10 to the steal rating. So Willie Davis strikes out, and Wes Parker is going to try to go second base on the steal. It's going to be up to 65, 87, and it's out. It's a strike him out, throw him out. And that will be 2 outs. So they sent Wes Parker on that. Willie Davis struck out. And then Dave Duncan threw the ball to Bert Campaneris to get the out at second base. So now we have 2 outs, and Ron Fairley is going to be up. Fairley is 3 for 15. He's seeing 200 with 1 walk. And 97, and Ron Fairley gets a hit. 25 will be a single. So Ron Fairley is on first base. Vita Blue is struggling, which isn't good for the Oakland A's at this point. I do see action in the A's bullpen. So Vita Blue is going to be pitching to John Roseboro. John Roseboro is 1 for 8. He's the catcher. 46. 46 is going to be a pop out to the first baseman, P3. Well, in that inning, we had 2 hits and a hit batsman for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the Los Angeles Dodgers go to the bottom of the first inning ahead 1-0. So let's take a look at the defense for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So in left field will be Lou Johnson. In center field, Willie Davis. In right field, Ron Fairley. Shortstop will be Murray Wilds. Third base, Jim Trzaskowski. Second base, Jim LaFave. First base, Wes Parker. The catcher will be Roseboro, and the pitcher will be Claude Osteen. Here's the batting lineup for the Oakland A's. Bert Campaneris will lead off at short. Joe Rudi will be in left. Reggie Jackson will be in center. Sal Bando will be at third base. Mike Epstein will be at first base. Gene Tennis will be at right field. Dave Duncan will be catching. Larry Brown will be at second base. And Vita Blue will be the pitcher. So going to the mound now will be Claude Osteen. And here comes Bert Campaneris to begin the game for the A's. Hitting-wise, it is. All right, Bert Campaneris in this series. He's 4 for 18, hitting .222. He has 3 walks, and he was hit once. He's 4 for 6 in stolen bases. So 14 will be a strikeout for Bert Campaneris. And next up will be Joe Rudi. So Joe Rudi in this series will be 3 for 17, and he has 2 walks. And the pitch from Osteen to Rudi, 59. Joe Rudi, that's going to be, he's going to hit that ball into center field. And Davis is back there. And we have to check on the X chart. Nice. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we get an X chart roll now. So we'd roll the 96 on the X chart. 96 is any out other than K. Automatic platoon check. So we have a lefty and we have a righty, so we do have a platoon check, but neither of these have a platoon advantage. So that's going to be a fly out into center field. 2 out. 2 outs. And Reggie Jackson is stepping up to the plate. Reggie Jackson hasn't done much in this series. He is 3 for 17 with 2 walks. He still hasn't got an extra base hit. You might say he's due. 84. 84 will be a hit for Reggie Jackson. He'll hit that ball into center field. 42. 42 is a single for Reggie Jackson. So Reggie Jackson will be on first with 2 outs. And Sal Bando will be up. So we're on first. Reggie Jackson's no threat to steal. Sal Bando is 3 for 18, 3 for 17. He has 1 home run and 1 walk. 46, it looks like that's going to be a ground ball hit to the shortstop, and he will be out 6-3. Murray Wills throws it to Lefebvre. That gets the out. So we're going to go to the top of the second inning with the score. The Dodgers 1 and the Oakland A's 0. So first up for the Los Angeles Dodgers will be Jim Lefebvre. Jim Lefebvre has had a good series. He's 5 for 4 with 1 walk and 1 double. 00 is 100, so that is a hit. Got to roll. We rolled a 1 to see 94. We have a possible error check too. 19 will be a single. And I don't know what that was. So I'm just going to roll it. So we're going to have to do an error check too. Okay, so 6 will be the position. So that's going to be a hit to the center fielder. And we're going to have to do a range check. Reggie Jackson is has a chance to get it. He is a range of 3, and he does not get it. So that will be a single into center field for Jim Lefebvre. Jim Lefebvre is not a threat to steal. So a runner on first for the Los Angeles Dodgers. No outs, top of the first inning. And now coming up will be Lou Johnson. Lighter blue will be pitching to Lou Johnson. 50. And Lou Johnson pops it out to the shortstop. 1 away. Next up will be Jim Tracewski. And lighter blue is pitching to Jim Tracewski. 18 for Tracewski is going to be a strikeout. And that will be 2 outs for the Dodgers. We run on first base, Lefebvre. Claude Osteen is going to be up. The pitcher. 40. And that will be a ground out to the first baseman for the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second inning here. And the Oakland A's trail the Los Angeles Dodgers 1-0. Claude Osteen will pitch to Mike Epstein. Mike Epstein is 4 for 7 with the walk. Mike Epstein's on base is 625 for this series. 23 for Mike Epstein, but that's going to be a strikeout. 1 out. Gene Tennis is going to be up. Gene Tennis is 0 for 3 with 1 walk in this series. 0-3, that'll be a walk. And let's see. And that will be a walk. So Gene Tennis will go to first base with a walk. So he is now, he has 2 walks in this series. Gene Tennis is not a threat to steal. Osteen will pitch. Oh, we had 2. Let's just take a look just in case. All right, we didn't get anything. There's a platoon advantage. Tennis, nope. There's platoon advantage because they already got a walk. All right. So Osteen against Duncan. So Claude Osteen will face Dave Duncan. Dave Duncan's 4 for 17 with a home run in this series. 48. 48 will be a ground ball. And the runner and Gene Tennis will go second base. So the ball is hit to Jim LaFave at second base throws it to Parker for the out. Gene Tennis will go to second base. Runner on second, 2 outs here. Larry Brown up. Osteen's pitching to Brown. Larry Brown this series is one for 3. 15, and that is going to be a ground out. Claude Osteen will pitch to Brown. Brown will hit to the first base for the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the top of the 3rd inning, and the top of the Dodgers order will be up, with the Dodgers having a 1-0 lead, looking to put the Oakland A's away here in this game 6. So Murray Wills in the first inning was hit by the ball, stole second base, and scored on a single by Wes Parker. Murray Wills is still 4 for 15. He was hit twice and 1 base on balls. 58 for Murray Wills. Murray Wills hits a hard line drive to Campaneris at the shortstop position, and Campy gets him out. Wes Parker is going to be up. Wes Parker in this series is now 3 for 19. In the first inning, he singled in Murray Wills. And they got out caught stealing on the attempted hit and run. 16 will be a strikeout for Wes Parker. 2 outs. Willie Davis will be up. Willie Davis in this series struck out in the first inning. Led to a strikeout, throw him out double play due to the hit and run. Willie Davis in the series is 5 for 18. 1 double, 1 home run. 11 is going to be a strikeout. So Vida Blue now has 4 strikeouts in this game, but he is down 1-0. Speaking of Vida Blue, he is now going to be at bat. So Claude Osteen's pitching to Vida Blue in this game. Bottom of the 3rd inning. 82 will be a ground ball hit to the second baseman. 4-3 will be the out. Wills throws it to LaFave for the out. And we got 2. Let's take a look. Do have a platoon advantage, but it has to be a 1, so we'll just check see if it's a platoon single. I rolled a 5 off the thing, so it's not. So at 1 out, top of the order for the Oakland A's, Bert Campaneris will be up first. Claude Osteen will be pitching to Bert. 76, Bert Campaneris hits a fly ball into Willie Davis. Davis is under it, and Davis gets the out at center field. 2 outs. Joe Rudy is up. Joe Rudy in the first inning flied out to center field. He is now 3 for 18 in this series. 37. Joe Rudy will hit a ground ball to the second baseman, Jim LaFave. LaFave will throw it to Wes Parker for the out. So we're going to the top of the 3rd inning here, and the Los Angeles Dodgers have a 1-0 game. Dodgers have a chance to eliminate the Oakland A's. So Ron Fairley will be up. Vida Blues pitching to Ron Fairley. Ron Fairley singled in the first inning. He is now 4 for 16. He's hitting .250. He had a walk and 1 double in the series. 99 will be a hit into right field for Ron Fairley. 69 will be a long single for Ron Fairley into right field. Fairley for this game is 2 for 2 now. And he is not going to steal. John Roseborough will be up. Roseborough in the series is 1 for 9. He popped out to the first baseman Epstein in the first inning. 30 will be a ground ball. It'll be hard hit to Epstein, but Epstein will Actually, wait. Epstein's going to throw it to the second baseman, 3-6. And Roseborough's going to have to beat the throw. So Epstein is 0. And Campaneris is -5. So in order to beat the double play, Fairley has to roll 38 or less. So looking for a double play. And that is a double play. So it's a 3-6-3 double play. 2 outs. And Jim Lefebvre is up. Jim Lefebvre in the series. He singled in the second. He is now 6 for 15. He has been very effective at the plate for the Dodgers. 76. That will be a fly ball into left field for the 3rd out. Jim Lefebvre hits to Joe Rudi. Joe Rudi has it, and that's the 3rd out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th inning here. Reggie Jackson will be up. The A's are looking to stay alive in this series, down 3-2. Reggie Jackson singled in the 1st inning. He is now 4 for 18. He has 2 walks. .39 for Reggie. Reggie hits a low ground ball. Is Claude Osteen a plus on the walk? Nope. So that is going to be a ground out to the first baseman, Wes Parker. Wes Parker stands on first base, and he gets it. Sal Bando is going to be up. Claude Osteen is pitching to Sal Bando. Sal Bando was out 6-3 in the 1st inning. He is now 3 for 18. 63 will be a ball hit into left field, but it is, and he will be out. So it's going to be F7. That ball's hit to Lou Johnson in left field, and that's 2 outs. Next up will be Mike Epstein. Mike Epstein in this series is 4 for 8. He struck out in the 1st inning. He also has 1 walk. 88. And that will be another hit for Epstein. Epstein will hit that into left field. 70. That will be a double for Mike Epstein. Epstein goes to second base. Epstein in this series is now 5 for 9 with 2 walks. So Epstein's having a very effective series hitting. Claude Osteen is now going to pitch to Gene Tennis. Runner at second, 2 outs. 63, and Gene Tennis hits a weak fly ball into left field. Lou Johnson's under it, and he gets the out. So we're going to the top of the 5th inning here with the score. Los Angeles Dodgers 1, the Oakland A's 0. Lou Johnson's pitching to Vita Blue. Lou Johnson popped out to the shortstop in the 2nd inning. He is now 2 for 7 in the series, but he does have 2 home runs. 94 is going to be a hit for Lou Johnson into left field. But we do have a range check. So the left fielder is Joe Rudi, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so Rudi can't make the stop. 0-5, and that's going to be a short single into left field. So Lou Johnson's on first base. Nobody out. The catcher's Dave Duncan. Dave Duncan will not affect a stolen base. So Lou Johnson's going to try to get his jump, 0-32, and he does not do it. So now we have Jim Trzaskowski up, runner on first, and nobody out. But the Los Angeles Dodgers looking for an insurance run here. And here's the windup and the pitch to Trzaskowski. 23. 23 is a strikeout. So that's the second strikeout in a row for Trzaskowski in this game. He is now 0 for 8. But now we have the pitcher up is going to be Claude Osteen. Claude Osteen, the pitcher for Los Angeles Dodgers, is going to be at bat. He's going to try to hit away. 0-3 walks. That's a high walk. Let's see. A high walk. And that is a walk. So Vida Blue walks Claude Osteen. So we'll have runners at first and second. One out. And Murray Wills will be at bat. You don't want to walk the pitcher in an elimination game if you're the one trying to prevent being eliminated. All right, Murray Wills is up, first and second. 60. But Wills will pop it up to the shortstop, Campaneris, and he will be out. Campaneris gets it and gets the outs. So we got 2 outs. We're on first and second. Wes Parker is going to be up. Wes Parker is one for 2 in this game. He is now 3 for 20. Both pitching staffs have been very effective. 96. Wes Parker is going to hit the ball into left field. 99 is a possible home run. So I'll add 10 to this dice roll. Wes Parker. And it's right-handed batter. Adding 10 to the dice roll. 60. Home run! Wes Parker! Wes Parker hits a home run. That will give the Los Angeles Dodgers a 4-0 lead in this game. And things are not looking good for Oakland in this elimination game. They now are behind 4-0. Vida Blue wishes he could have that pitch back. All right, Willie Davis is going to be up. Davis is 0 for 2. He's 5 for 19 in the series. 74 for Willie Davis. That's going to be a routine fly ball hit to Reggie Jackson in the center field position. And Reggie Jackson is looking a little bit shaky there. And Reggie Jackson flubs it. We have an error by Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson has not had a good series. So it's going to be hit on a fly ball. And got to take a roll. 46, 1 base for batter. So Reggie Jackson with the error in center field. Reggie Jackson is not getting the hits, and he just made a crucial error in an elimination game. He is having a very weak series for some reason. All right, Vida Blue pitching Ron Fairley. Well, it could be the fact that Dodgers have some really good lefties, and this will be a hit for Ron Fairley. Ron Fairley will hit that ball into center field. 15, that will be a short single. And I think we may see the end of Vida Blue here. So we have action in the Oakland bullpen. And it looks like we will have... There is no tomorrow. Gary Wasilewski is going to come in for the Oakland Athletics. That will be Gary Wasilewski. And that will be it for Blue. Well, Blue had a weak game. All starting pitchers in this game have gone pretty far. This will be the first time we have starting pitcher, I think, that was taken out before the 6th inning. So Vida Blue is going to hit the showers. Gary Wasilewski is going to come up to pitch. And the Oakland A's are facing elimination. This is Wasilewski's first time pitching in this series. He's going to pitch with runner on first and second. He's going to be pitching to John Roseborough, the catcher. John Roseborough's up. He is 1 for 9 in the series. 48. That is going to be popped up to the first baseman, and he's out. P3. Well, 3 big runs for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Oakland A's are facing elimination, and they are down 4-0. So leading off will be Dave Duncan. Dave Duncan in this series is 4 for 18 with 1 home run. 33, and that will be a low ground ball. And Klados is not a plus. So that will be a ground out to the second baseman, 4-3. LeFay gets it, throws it to Wes Parker, 1 out. Now up will be Larry Brown. Larry Brown will be up. And here's the windup and the pitch to Larry Brown. 10. That will be and that will be a strike 3. Larry Brown is on 1 for 5 in the series. So Wasilewski is going to be up. And Oakland is going to bring in a pinch hitter for the pitcher, because it is do or die here. So pitching for Gary Wasilewski will be Angel Manuel. So 2 outs. And Angel Manuel is 0 for 12 in this series. So he's another Oakland A that really has been struggling. 96 though, he gets a hit here. He hits it to center fielder. 36, Angel Manuel gets his first hit of the series. In his 13th at-bat, he singled into center field. So he'll be on first base. He's not a threat to steal. And with 2 outs, we'll have a runner on first for Bert Campaneris. Action in the Oakland A's bullpen. I see Raleigh Fingers out there. I see Bob Locker out there. It looks like Darryl Knowles. So the A's have a lot of at least three good relievers. This is a must-win, so they're going to throw out all the stops. All right, Bert Campaneris. 82 will be a hit into center field for the Oakland A's. That will be a single into center field with 2 outs. So Angel Manuel is a 41 running. He's not going to take any chances. And we're going to have Joe Rudy up. If it's a closer game, he might. But so rounds of first and second, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. The Oakland A's are behind the Los Angeles Dodgers 4-0. Joe Rudy is up. Joe Rudy is 4 for 19 in the series. 0-6, and that will hit Joe Rudy. So the bases are loaded. Hit by pitch ball. So that will load the bases up for the Oakland A's, and Reggie Jackson is up. So here's a key moment right here. Reggie Jackson's going to be up. Bases loaded. His team is behind 4-0. Fifth inning. 0-2. And that will be a walk for Reggie Jackson. So with the bases loaded, Claude Osteen walks Reggie Jackson. And that will make it 4-1. The bases are still loaded. And Sal Bando is due up. That's going to be it for Claude Osteen, I believe. We have action in the Dodgers bullpen. Action in the Dodgers bullpen. It's a little early for Peronowski, but I'm going to bring him in. Peronowski's a closer. Let's see who we get. Bob Miller is going to come in and pitch for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Bob Miller is going to come in and pitch for the Dodgers. So that's it for Osteen. So Sal Bando's pitching to Bob Miller. Bases loaded. So Sal Bando in this series is 3 for 19, 1 home run, 1 walk. This would be a good place for a home run. A home run would give the A's a lead, but he strikes out in a key situation. So he is not going to be 3 for 20. But the A's do get 1 run. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. And they're down 4-1. Now, I did make a mistake. I actually did Dodgers. I gave the Dodgers, did the Dodgers bottom of the 5th inning right after their bottom of the 4th inning. So now we're going to have to go to the 6th inning. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're going to have to go to the 6th inning. Because what I did, instead of going back to the top here, to the top of the 6th, I just did the bottom. To the top of the 5th, I did the bottom of the 5th, and then I did the top of the 5th. So everybody still got their at-bats. However, they were out of order. All right, so the Oakland A's are going to come back at it. Here's the A's. And Bob Miller will be pitching to Mike Epstein. So Epstein is having a great series. Epstein is 5 for 9 with 1 walk. And he got double in the 4th inning. And that's 95. Mike Epstein. It looks like he's going to get another hit. He hits that ball into center field. And we have an X play. So let's take a look at the X chart. .48. Next grounded in a double play with runners on. First and second, no outs, possible triple play. All right. A third out at run plus 20. So first of all, we have to resolve the hit by Mike Epstein. So Mike Epstein is having a great game. A great series. 90 is a deep drive. Mike Epstein. Mike Epstein, we're going to roll on the lefty chart. Let's see if he gets a hit. 74 home run, Mike Epstein. Mike Epstein makes the score 4-2. Mike Epstein in this series is now 6 for 9. He has a double, a home run, and a walk. A big, big hit for Mike Epstein. So this park has been a lot more favorable to batters so far than the Los Angeles Dodger Stadium has been. So now we're going to have Bob Miller. He's going to be pitching to Gene Tennis. Gene Tennis is 0 for 4 with 2 walks in this series. 19 is a strikeout. That will be the first. That will be the second strikeout for Bob Miller. And Dave Duncan will be up. Dave Duncan in this series is 4 for 19. He also has a home run. 19, speaking of 19, strike 3. Bob Miller has 3 outs, all of them strikeouts. Larry Brown is going to be up. He is 1 for 5. I rolled a 5, so it's a 52. And Larry Brown is going to pop it up to the shortstop. Murray Wills is there, and he gets the out. So the A's get another run, and it's now 4-2 in favor of the Los Angeles Dodgers. So Jim LeFay is going to be up. Lefevre. And the pitcher is going to be, because we pinch hit for Wazlewski. So the pitcher for Oakland is going to be, we're going to go with Bob Locker. Bob Locker is going to be the pitcher for the Oakland A's. So this is, I believe this is Locker's first appearance in this series. Both these teams starting pitching has been excellent, and the defense has been excellent. I believe Reggie Jackson's error might have been the first or second error in the series. So great pitching, great defense for these two teams. Except for now, they both starting pitchers have been knocked out of the game. All right, Jim LeFevre. Jim LeFevre is 6 for 16. And 76. And he will hit a weak, very weak fly ball into Gene Tennis in right field. Lou Johnson's going to be up. Actually, so Johnson actually has hit before. Johnson in this game, Johnson in this series is 3 for 8. 3 for 8. So he is hitting in this series. 3 for 8 with 2 home runs. So he is hitting. But not here. So he's going to strike out. That'll be 2 away. Now up will be Jim Tracewski. So Tracewski is 0 for 8 in the series. At 18, and that will be his 3rd strikeout in this game. So we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning here. The Oakland A's facing elimination. And we got 3 outs to go. Well, actually 3 innings to go. All right, so Bob Miller for the Dodgers is going to be pitching to Bert Campanera. Is going to be pitching to Bob Locker. Bob Miller pitching to Locker. Is Locker going to hit? No, he is not going to hit. So we're going to have a pinch hitter for Bob Locker because this is an elimination game. Coming in to hit for the Oakland Athletics against the right-hander Miller will be Don Mincher. Don Mincher has a very, very pronounced platoon advantage. This is Mincher's first appearance in this series. We'll have to go back and check on that, but right now I have this as the first appearance from the series. So, nobody out. Top of the 7th inning. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning. That's how I made that mistake. That is how I made the mistake. I'm so used to having the Dodgers at home. All right. All right. So we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning now. Top of the 7th inning, the Los Angeles Dodgers are up. And my head is not out of my butthole. All right. Top of the 7th inning, the Dodgers are up. So Bob Miller. So Bob Locker is going to be pitching to Bob Miller. Okay, there we go. So Bob Locker is pitching to Bob Miller. All right. And it's going to be the top of the 7th inning. All right, there we go. 62, Bob Miller will ground out to the third baseman. 5-3 to the first baseman, G3. And now Murray Wills is going to be up. Murray Wills in this game is 0 for 2. He was hit, stole the base, and scored a run. 0-3 is going to be 0-3 will be a walk, but Bob Locker takes away walks, so that will be a ground out for Murray Wills. 4-3, 2 outs. Next up will be Wes Parker. Wes Parker hit the key home run, gave the Dodgers a 4-1 lead. Wes Parker for this series is now 4 for 21. Can he do it again? 52. And that will be a strike 3 because Bob Locker has that +1 strikeout. So that's Locker. And he's pitched 6 batters so far. He has 3 strikeouts. So now correctly, we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. So bottom of the 7th inning, Don Mincher is going to be up. So Bob Miller will be pitching to Don Mincher. He's going to pinch hit for Locker. All right, 4-2. The windup and the pitch. 35 is going to be a possible ground out. Ooh. 63. Is there a platoon advantage? There is a platoon advantage. So remember I mentioned the fact that Mincher had that platoon advantage? Yeah, but it doesn't pan out. So it's going to be a ground out to the third baseman, 5-3. So the out goes from Trzeski to Parker, and they're out. So top of the order is going to be Bert Campaneris, 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. Thirty-three is going to be a ground out to the shortstop, 6-3. 2 outs. Joe Rudy is going to be out. And we got 61, Joe Rudy. So Joe Rudy's going to hit a fly ball into left field. Is there a platoon advantage? No. So is Joe Rudy's going to fly out to left field. So we're going to go to the top of the 8th inning here. And now pitching for the Oakland A's will be Darryl Knowles. Darryl Knowles will now be pitching for the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's, Darryl Knowles. Darryl Knowles will be pitching to Willie Davis. Willie Davis is now 5 for 20. Struck out 2 times and went to first on an error on Reggie Jackson. So 27, that will be a ground out. 6-3. Campaneris to Epstein. Now up will be Ron Fairley. Ron Fairley is 3 for 3 in this game. He is 6 for 18 for the series, so he's come alive. 39 is going to be a ground out to the third baseman. And he is out. 5-3. 2 outs. So we're at the top. Yes, so I'm correct. All right, John Roseboro. What it is, I had those 3 games in Los Angeles Dodgers, and I'm used to having the A's bat at the top of the order. So for a couple innings, I made a mistake. But everybody is getting the appropriate amount of at-bats. All right, so John Roseboro is going to be up. Roseboro is 0 for 3 in this game. He's 1 for 11. 83. So 79, but Darryl Knowles is -4 to hit. So 79, 80, 81, 82. So that will be a hit into left field for John Roseboro. 60, and the hit will be a single. So John Roseboro has a 2-out single here. So with 2 outs. And top of the 8th inning, Jim LaFave is going to be up. LaFave is 1 for 3 in this game. He is 6 for 17 in the series. So he's having a decent hitting game. So we got 76. 76 is going to be a fly ball hit into left fielder. Fly ball hit to Joe Rudy. And he is out. So that's the 3rd out. So we're going to the... There we go. 7, 8. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning here. The Oakland A's are behind 4-2. The Oakland A's are trying to stave off elimination and force a Game 7. And guess who's up? Reggie Jackson is up. Now pitching to Reggie Jackson will be Bob Miller. Here's the windup and the pitch to Jackson. Jackson's looking for home run. 98! Jackson finally gets a hit that he might hit out of the park into right field. And 43, that's 53. Reggie Jackson finally breaks through. Home run, Reggie Jackson. The fans are going crazy as Reggie Jackson makes it a 4-3 game. It's now a 4-3 game in favor of the Los Angeles Dodgers, bottom of the 8th inning. And we see some action in the Dodgers bullpen. So that is Reggie Jackson's first home run. He is 5 for 20 in the series. He has 3 walks, so he has come alive at a key moment here in Los Angeles. So now the Dodgers are wasting no time, and they're going to bring in Ron Peronowski, the closer. Okay, so Bob Miller, he's faced 6. Let's see, he's faced 4, 5, 6. So Bob Miller's eligible to be tired, but he's not tired yet. So the Dodgers are going to leave him in there because Peronowski is really a closer type. He's a long closer though, but. All right, Sal Bando's going to be up. 61. That is going to be a fly ball into center field. One away. The Oakland A's are 5 outs away from elimination. Mike Epstein, who hit the 3-run homer. 89. Mike Epstein gets another hit. This ball is going to be hit into... Sorry about the dizziness. This ball is going to be hit into center field. 82. It's another deep drive by Mike Epstein. Where's my card? Deep drive by Mike Epstein. The wind is blowing out. I'll add 10 to this. 85, home run. That is Epstein's second home run, which ties this game up 4-4. All right. So I did roll an 85. Yeah. Well, I rolled an 85, but then I rolled an 85 again. Then I rolled a 7. I'm going to leave it. Home run. So Mike Epstein. For this series, Mike Epstein is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Mike Epstein is 7 for 11, 2 home runs, 1 double, and a walk in this series. So Epstein has been getting it done. Mike Epstein, the first baseman for the Oakland A's. So Miller will be facing Gene Tennis. $60. So that will be a line out for Gene Tennis, hit the third base. And we have no X check. So it'll be a line L5 to third base. So this game now is tied at 4. So Dave Duncan's going to be up. He's 4 for 20 in the series with 1 home run. There's 2 outs. 53. 53 is going to be a pop out to the third baseman for the third out. That's it. So we're going to go into the 9th inning here. So let me make sure that it is going to go into the 9th inning. Okay, we're going into the 9th inning here. The A's are facing elimination. It is a 4-4 game. Doesn't get any more exciting than this. So up for the Dodgers, we're going to have Lou Johnson, Jim Trzaskowski, and Claude Osteen. Darryl Knowles is still going to be pitching for the Oakland A's. So Knowles is going to be pitching for the Oakland A's. He's faced 4 batters so far. He can face 6 without tiring, without having a chance to tire. So Lou Johnson's up. Lou Johnson is 3 for 9 with 2 home runs in this game. So let's see if Lou Johnson can do some magic here. Top of the 9th. 17, Lou Johnson strikes out. Next up will be Jim Trzaskowski. Trzaskowski has struck out 3 times in this game. But 99 here, Jim Trzaskowski hits a hit into center field. And Trzaskowski singles into center field, so Trzaskowski is going to be on first base. He does not a good stealer. We have Bob Miller, the A's pitcher, due up. But that's going to be it for Bob Miller. So it looks like Peranowski is going to come into the game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for the Dodgers. So coming into pinch hit will be against Darryl Knowles. The lefty will be, let's see, Jeff Torborg will come in to pitch, to hit. So Jeff Torborg is pinch hitting for Darryl Knowles. In the top of the 9th inning. So top of the 9th inning, Darryl Knowles is pitching to Jim Torborg. We have a runner at first base. Here we go. 59. 59 will be a short fly ball into center field for the out. That's 2 outs. Next up will be Maury Wills. Alright, so it's 2 outs for the Dodgers. Runner on first. Top of the 9th inning. Tied game 4-4. Oakland is finally, his bats have finally started to come alive. This park has been a lot more friendly to home runs. We have 4 home runs in this game. 1 by Jackson, 2 by Epstein. Maury Wills is up, runner on first. We're going to do a hit and run. 51. 51 will be a ground out to the second baseman, 4-3. Brown up with it. He has it, throw it. So, we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning here. Ron Peronowski will be coming in to pitch for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Oakland A's, if they can get a run here, they will force a game 7. So Ron Peronowski is coming in. This is Peronowski's first appearance in this series. Larry Brown is up. Larry Brown is 0 for 3 in this series. 81 will be a fly ball hit into center field. Willie hit to Willie Davis. But we have an error check. So Willie Davis is an error 3, and he gets it. So fly out to center field for Larry Brown. So for the pitchers due up, Darryl Knowles is going to come out of the game, and the Oakland A's are going to have a pinch hitter. So Peronowski is a lefty. Let's see. Dan Maxwell. Dan Maxwell will come in and pinch hit. So he's going to pinch hit for Knowles. So 1 out, Dan Maxwell will come in and pinch hit. So Ron Peronowski's pitched to Dan Maxwell. And 28 will be a ground ball back to the pitcher, 1-3. All right, so with 2 outs, Bert Campaneris up. We're 1 run away from extra innings. Peronowski's pinch it to Campaneris. 88, Campaneris gets a hit. Campaneris hits the ball into left field. And Campaneris singles into left field. Run on first, 2 outs. First thing we have to take a look at Campaneris and his stealing ability. So he's going to try to get a jump easily. He's going to try to steal second base. John Roseborough's -5, so Campaneris will be stealing second up to 74. And it's 11. So Campaneris, the winning run is Bert Campaneris. He is at second base. Now up will be Joe Rudy. So if Joe Rudy can get a hit here, Campaneris is pretty fast. So with 2 outs, if Joe Rudy gets a hit, it's likely Campaneris is going to be coming home. That's likely we'll have a Game 7 and a great comeback. Here we go. 0-6. And it hits Joe Rudy. So the ball hit Joe Rudy. And guess what? Guess who is at bat? Guess who can force a Game 7 here? Reggie Jackson is up. Reggie Jackson is up. Up to this game, we haven't seen much from Reggie Jackson. Up to this game, Reggie Jackson's been 3 for 17 with only 2 walks and no extra base hits. Up into the 8th inning, he was 4 for 19 with 3 walks, but he still didn't have an extra base hit. Then he hit that key home run to make it 4-2 for the A's. If he gets a hit here with Campaneris at second base, it's likely that Campy's coming home. Oh, 55. He hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. And he is out. 1-3. And the stadium goes silent. Looks like we're going into extra innings here. All right, we're looking at extra innings. And it looks like in extra innings, it looks like we're going to have Raleigh Fingers is going to come in to pitch for the Oakland A's. So we're going to have our 2 relief pitchers. We're going to have Raleigh Fingers. And he's going to be pitching to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let me get my Dodgers out. There we go. So top of the 10th inning here. The A's are pulling out all the stops to prevent elimination. Wes Parker is up. So Wes Parker hit that 3-run homer in the 5th inning to put the Dodgers ahead 4-0. Now he has a chance in extra innings. 62 is going to be a line drive hit to the second baseman, and he's out. Line drive hit to Larry Brown, 1 out. Raleigh Fingers is +12 to his strikeouts, which is awesome. And 58 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Jackson's under it. Jackson gets it. Ron Fairley is up. Fairley's 3 for 4. 82. That will be a hit into center field for Ron Fairley. 78 will be a double for Ron Fairley. So Ron Fairley will be on second base. Ron Fairley's now 3 for 4 in this game. 3 singles and a double. So Ron Fairley is not a great runner. He's a 43 in his running rating. John Roseboro is going to be up. John Roseboro in the series is 1 for 12. Actually, he's 2 for 12. He's 1 for 4 in this game. 66 is going to be a fly ball hit to Reggie Jackson in center field for the 3rd out. Well, the Los Angeles Dodgers couldn't score. The Oakland A's are coming up. The Oakland A's are looking to force a Game 7 here in Oakland. Ron Peronowski pitching to Sal Bando. Sal Bando is 0 for 4, 1 strikeout in this game. However, in the series, he's 3 for 21 with 1 home run and a walk. He's due. 80. It wasn't a plus hit. It was an 80. You saw that. So that will be a fly out for Sal Bando. Lefty. So he'll fly out into left field. Lou Johnson is under it, and he gets out. Just missed a hit. Here's the guy, Mike Epstein. 3 for 4, a double, 2 home runs. In the series, he's 7 for 11. 92, Mike Epstein gets another hit. Mike Epstein has punished the ball. 72, Mike Epstein doubled. So Mike Epstein is on second base. Mike Epstein has 2 doubles, 2 home runs. He is looking, if the Oakland wins and he has a good third game, a good final game, Mike Epstein might be the MVP. But anyways, 1 out. So let's look at Mike Epstein. Mike Epstein has 8 hits in 12 at-bats. He's hitting .667 with 1 walk. He has 2 home runs and 2 doubles in this game. He is on second base. All right. And he is not a great runner, but we're not going to pull him for a pinch runner at this point. He's been too solid. So Gene Tennis is going to be up. But he rolls a 58, and that will be a pop out to third baseman, P5. So we're looking at Dave Duncan right now. Dave Duncan's looking to be that player who can create a game 7 here. Can Dave Duncan? Here it comes. And he doesn't do it. 67. And instead, he flies out into right field. Fairley is under it. We're going to 11 innings, folks. 11th inning here. The Dodgers will be up. Due up for the Dodgers is LaFave, Johnson, and Trzewiski. Raleigh Fingers is still in there. Raleigh Fingers is in his 2nd inning. We have the closers for these 2 teams. We have Raleigh Fingers and Ron Peranowski. "12 is strike 3. Jim LaFave strikes out. Next up, Lou Johnson. Lou Johnson in this game is 1 for 4, a walk, 2 strikeouts. In the series, he's 3 for 10 with 2 home runs. Lou Johnson has some power. 95 with the 2. Oh my. So we're looking at a hit for Lou Johnson into right field. But we have an X-play. 36 on the X-play. And 36 is a boom, 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 boom. All right. If ground ball, grounder, or a grounder and a double play. So we ignore that. We do the wild pitch check. So 1 or 2 on Raleigh Fingers throws a wild pitch. He does not. So we're going to go with the hit. So Lou Johnson has a hit. It's a center field. Now Lou Johnson has a short hit into center field. Unfortunately, short hit into center field. So Lou Johnson is going to be on 1 out. And Jim Trzewiski is going to be up. Now Lou Johnson has some speed. 32 and 71. So he's going to try to get the jump. 32 and it's okay. So he does not get the jump. So now Jim Trzewiski is going to be up. Trzewiski. They're actually going to pinch hit for Trzewiski at this point. Because Trzewiski has actually used his maximum number of at-bats for this series. So it looks like the Dodgers we're going to have a pinch hitter for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Trzaskowski was the third baseman. Fingers is a righty, so we want the lefty. Jim Gilliam, I can't use Jim Gilliam because Jim Gilliam has used all his appearances. So Wally Moon will make his first appearance. So now pinch hitting will be Wally Moon making his first appearance in this series. Pinch hit for in 11th. All right. So runner in first. One out, and Wally Moon up. And 63 will be a ground ball. Hit to the third baseman, Sal Bando. 78, we have to check Sal Bando for an error, though. Sal Bando's a 4 error rating, and Sal Bando gets an error. So Sal Bando, the third baseman, gets an error. And that will be a hit on a ground ball. Let's see what kind of error it is. And that is a fielding error. He just muffs it. And he will be on first base. And Trzaskowski will be on first base. Johnson will be on second. The pitcher's position is up. Peranowski's position is up right now. And then Wills. Peranowski's going to hit. So we still only got one out. So there's also a lot of errors in this game too. There really hasn't been many errors at all in this game until in this series. So Peranowski's going to be up. He's a B bunter. But he has a lefty-righty advantage. He has a platoon advantage. He's going to hit away. 97 is a hit by the pitcher, Ron Peranowski. So Ron Peranowski gets a hit. Singles into center field. And it's going to be a short single into center field, which is going to load the bases up for Murray Wills. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Sorelli Fingers has faced 8 batters. So Ron Peranowski is going to be up. Okay. Nope, Ron Peranowski is not going to be up. Murray Wills is up. So Murray Wills is up, bases loaded, 1 out. Raleigh Fingers is not tired yet, but he's eligible to be retired. And there's not much to go to after him, and he is a very good pitcher, so he's going to stay in there. All right, Raleigh Fingers is pitching to Murray Wills. It's going to be tough to get a double play on Murray Wills because of his speed. So the infield is going to be in. So Oakland's bringing the infield in. 55, that is going to be a pop-up for Murray Wills, just the shortstop. And we have 2 outs. Because a player's speed counts as far as preventing double plays. So Wes Parker is going to be up. Wes Parker in this series is 4 for 23 with a double. But in this game, he's 2 for 5 with the home run. Wes Parker, again, is the one that had that key home run that gave the Dodgers a 4-0 lead back in the 5th inning. Fingers is pitching to Parker. 14. Strike 3. Wes Parker is out, and the Dodgers leave. The base is loaded. All right, the game goes on. So Ron Peranowski is going to come in. We have a lot of action in the Oakland bullpen. Larry Brown is going to be up. And Ron Peranowski Can pitch to 9 batters. He's pitched to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Ron Peronowski with 2 straight hits will be tired. So he's eligible to be tired, but he's not tired yet. 19, Larry Brown actually gets a ground out. And that will be, that'll be 4. That will be 6-3 for the ground out for Larry Brown. Now, Raleigh Fingers, unfortunately, is going to leave the game. I'm going to have a pinch hitter for Raleigh Fingers. Matty Alou is going to pinch hit for Raleigh Fingers. Matty Alou. Matty Alou. Yep. Matty Alou. Pinch hit for Fingers. All right. In the bottom of the 11th inning. The windup. Oops. And the pitch. 12. It's a high K. Strike 3. He's out. Next up will be Bert Campaneris. Bert Campaneris has been having a great game here. Bert Campaneris, he's had a great series. 2, 3, 5. He's 6 for 23 hitting. He is 5 for 7 stolen bases. He's been hit once and he has 3 walks. 2 out, Bert Campaneris is up. And 10, strike 3, he's out. -3, low Ks. 7, 8, 9, strike 3. So that's it for Peronowski. And that's it for the A's. So we're going to the top of the 12th here. All right. So Raleigh Fingers was taken out. We need another pitcher for Oakland. I think it's time for Blue Moon Odom to come in. Blue Moon Odom is going to make his first appearance in this series as a long reliever. So Blue Moon Odom is making his first appearance. He's a long reliever. I mean, he's a starter. But we've had Catfish Hunter, Vita Blue, and Kenny Holtzman starting for the Oakland A's. So we haven't had a chance to see Odom yet, but this is a good place for him. Extra innings, and he's going to be pitching against the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we're going to have the heart. We're going to have schedule for the Dodgers. We're going to have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. So Odom is up here in a key situation. So Willie Davis came into this game 5 for 17, a double and a home run, 1 for 1 stolen bases. In this game, he's 0 for 5. He did get on base with that Reggie Jackson error, though. 96, Willie Davis gets a hit into center field. 21, and he singles into center field. So Willie Davis is on first base, nobody out. Willie Davis is going to try to get the jump off Dave Duncan, and he does. Up to 74, he steals second base. And he does. So Willie Davis steals his second base. And Fairley is up. So Fairley's up. The series ending eliminating runner is on second base. Ron Fairley's up. Fairley is 4 for 5 in this game. For the series, Fairley is 7 for 20. So Fairley is a big hitter. So you also have good hitters coming up. So Fairley's going to hit even though he's a hot bat. Odom does give up a lot of walks, so 27, and that will be a grounded into double play. So that will be an out. Lefty. That'll be 4-3. But now Willie Davis can go to third base. So the first choice is Willie Davis going to third base? So we have to take a look at that. Right. So the ball was hit. Where was the ball hit? So let's go here. Oh, wait. So the ball was hit to the second baseman. So the ball was hit to the second baseman. Second baseman throwing to third baseman, plus 15. So that makes Willie Davis 87 plus the arm. Larry Brown's a minus 5, so up to 82. So first choice is, do we send Willie Davis to third base? Yes. Second choice is, does Los Angeles try to get the out at third base and let Ron Fairley go to first base? Yes. So the Dodgers need 87 or above. The A's need 87 or above to get Willie Davis at third base. Ron Fairley is going to be at first base with the fielder's choice. And off the board, it was a 45. So Willie Davis makes it to third base. And John Roseborough, who was up. Nope. Actually, it was Ron Fairley who was up. So Ron Fairley makes it to first base on a fielder's choice. So the A's had choice. Try to get Willie Davis at third base and let Fairley go at first base, or get the automatic out at first base. They tried to get Davis at third base. They failed. Fairley is on at first base. So you have runners at first and third, nobody out. This is elimination. Runners at first and third, nobody out. The Dodgers, with a hit here, will win the series 4-2. Blue Moon Odom will face John Roseborough. What more can be said? 16 strikeout. That's just what they needed. So there's a small sigh of relief here, but we do have the bottom of the 12th inning, so Oakland will have another chance crack at this. And I did roll a 2 there. Let's see what we got. 94. So 94 will be an X play. So we have an X play right here. 62. 62 with runners on base. That's a pass ball check. Dave Duncan is a 4 on a pass ball. So 1, 2, 3, or 4, and the Dodgers score. And they don't. So we do get the strikeout, and Duncan's able to handle it. So now Blue Moon Odom will face Jim LaFave, 1 out. And the windup to LaFave. 55. That will be a pop out to the shortstop, Bert Campaneris. There are 2 outs. And the A's Coliseum is breathing a sigh of relief along with the people in it. Luke Johnson's up. Luke Johnson's 2 for 5 in the series. He's 4 for 11. He has 2 home runs. 35 is a ground out to the third baseman. Spando gets it, throws it to first, and we're going into the 13th inning. So, the Los Angeles Dodgers had runners at first and third with nobody out, and they couldn't bring home the run. Blue Moon Odom pitching. Going to the bottom of the 12th inning here. What a game we've had. All right. So due up for the A's, it's their 2, 3, and 4 hitter. Due up for the A's, bottom of the 12th, will be Reggie Jackson, Sal Bando, and will be Joe Rudy, Reggie Jackson, Sal Bando, and if one of those players gets on, we have Mike Epstein. Alrighty, Joe Rudy's coming to the plate. The Dodgers need a pitcher. Johnny Padres is pitching for the Dodgers. Again, as with Odom, this is Johnny Padres' first appearance because for the Dodgers we had Koufax, we had Drysdale, and we had Osteen. So Johnny Padres has been a star. This is his first and only appearance in the series because these players have only one appearance in a week. So as a reliever. All right, Johnny Padres will face Joe Rudy. And here's the windup. Here we go. Here's a pitch. 46. 46 will be a pop-up to the first baseman. Wes Parker is under it, and he gets it. 1 out. Next up will be Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson had runners at first at the bottom of the 9th, had runners at first and second with 2 outs. And he hit a weak ball back to the pitcher. He also has an error in this game. However, he does have a home run, which brought the score to within 1. Let's see what he can do. 96. Reggie Jackson hits it. We have to do this check. 44. Platoon check. There's a 1 in 6 chance that he will get out because the platoon. No, he doesn't. So Reggie Jackson hits the ball to right field. What is going to happen? And we get 66. So 66, Reggie Jackson doubles. Reggie Jackson doubles into right field as a second extra base hit. So he will be, if he gets knocked home, he will be the winning run. And we have Sal Bando, and guess who's next? Mike Epstein. Padres pitches to Bando. 94. We have a hit by Sal Bando. And it's a deep drive for Sal Bando. Sal Bando is a righty, so we're going to add 10 to this. 19! It is a flyout. It is a flyout. Sal Bando flies out. Even with the wind blowing out, Sal Bando flies out. Oh, wow. Sal Bando, opposite field to the right fielder. F9. And Sal Bando flies out. What more can you say? What more can you say? There it is, right-handed batter, 0-9. 19. Fly out to right field. Now, Ron Fairley's a +5. Reggie Jackson's a 54. 59. Running advancement tagging. Second to third. -15. So Reggie Jackson's not going to tag up. He's going to stay at second. But the man of the hour is up. Mike Epstein has a chance to be a hero. Mike Epstein in this game is 4 for 5. 2 doubles, 2 home runs in the series. His age for 12. He is the hot bat here. And that is why the Dodgers are going to walk him. Intentional walk given up. This is the first intentional walk in the game. Mike Epstein's a hot bat. You got to walk him. That'll bring Gene Tennis up. Tennis has a chance here. Tennis in this series is 0 for 7 with 2 walks. So smart move by Los Angeles, walking the hot bat, Mike Epstein. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Gene Tennis up. A hit here has a very good chance of forcing a Game 7. Ain't gonna happen. Strike 3. Strike 3, Gene Tennis. So we're going to the 13th inning here, folks. I kid you not. Blue Moon Odom. Where's Blue Moon Odom? Blue Moon Odom. So Blue Moon Odom will face Trzeski, the pitching position, and Wills. So Trzeski, no, I actually pinch hit for Trzeski. Shoot. I pinch hit for Trzeski in the last inning, which means I would have had to bring in a substitute third baseman. So my third baseman would have had to have been let's see now. Look at the Dodgers. John Kennedy. So John Kennedy's the third baseman for the Dodgers. So we'll actually have John Kennedy up. Because John Kennedy would have had to replace Trzeski. So John Kennedy to third base. With the Dodgers. And top of 12. All right. And bottom of 12th. Yeah. No, bottom of 12. Yeah, we're losing. This is the score sheet right now. It's a busy game. All right. Jay's trying to stave off elimination here. We're in the 13th inning. What a game. Here's a pitch to Kennedy. 30, strike 3. So Kennedy strikes out. Next up will be the pitcher's position. Johnny Padres is actually going to hit. Let's see now. Where is Padres? Johnny Padres. I don't like quiet times in my broadcasts. Let's see, Johnny Padres. Alright, so Johnny Padres is due to hit. There he is. So Padres is up 1 out. He's actually not a bad hitter. 88. He does get a possible hit. Let's see what we got for the roll. We got X play, so we have an X play first. Let's go to the X play. So he gets a possible hit into right field, but we have to check the X play first. 68. 68 is if and out. Pitcher and groove. On a hit. Roll 1 die 6. If 6, single becomes ground. So there's no effect on the X play. And Johnny Padres, whatever he rolls will be a single. So Johnny Padres singles and is on first base. And now we go to the top of the order. And Murray Wills will be up. So Murray Wills is going to be up. Johnny Padres is at first base, 1 out. Here's the pitch. 39 for Murray Wills. And that is going to be a ground out. 4-3. So Johnny Padres is out 4-3. Murray Wills has to beat the throw. Bert Campaneris is a good arm, -5. So to beat the throw, Wills needs 81 or lower. And he gets 100, so he is out. 4-3. Yeah, 4-6-3. 4-6-3. Yep. 4-6-3, double play, and that ends the inning. All right, 4-6-3. So he had to get 86. Campaneris is a -5. The pivot man Brown is a -5. So he had to get 76, but he rolled a 0-0. So that ends it. Inning-ending double play. Bottom of the 13th. Oakland has a chance to win this and force a game 7. Due up, we have Duncan, Brown in the pitcher spot. All right. Duncan's up. Duncan's 0 for 5 in this game. 100, that's a hit by Duncan. Duncan hits it into center field. He has some power. And he singles. So Dave Duncan is on first base. That's his first hit of the game. Runner on first, nobody out. He's not going to steal. And we have Larry Brown is up. All right, Larry Brown. Larry Brown's 0 for 5, 1 for 8 in the series. Hit and run because Larry Brown doesn't strike out much, and Johnny Padres doesn't give up a lot of strikeouts. 27, that's a G on a hit and run play. So I look at this special chart. So on a hit and run, well, first we look 27. So that's the lowest ground ball there is. And Padres is not plus walk, so it doesn't become a walk. All right. So now we look on this chart. So for hit and run, grounder, double play. 1 through 33, and this becomes a single. And it doesn't. So it will be a ground ball, hit to the shortstop. Dave Duncan's out 6-4. Now Larry Brown does not have much speed, so Murray Wills is a bad arm, +5. Jim LaFave, the pivot man, +5. That'd be 4-6. Actually 6-4, but either way. So we're adding 10. So Larry Brown, to beat the double play, needs a 52 or above. And he does. So Larry Brown is on first base. All right. So now due up is Blue Moon Odom. Blue Moon Odom, where is your hitting card? All right. I think it might even be in the pile. Is it? No. All right, so Blue Moon Odom is up, 1 out. And I am looking for his pitch, his hitting card. Blue Moon Odom. There he is. All right. Run on first, 1 out. Blue Moon Odom up. Odom is he's a B bunter. Doesn't into many grounded into double plays, so he's going to hit. 58. 58 is a regular ground ball. Hit to the pitcher. That'll be 1-4 to get Larry Brown. But now Blue Moon Odom. And the second baseman's +5. So Blue Moon Odom to beat double play needs a 66 or below. And he does. So Blue Moon Odom is on first base with the fielder's choice. So that brings up Bert Campaneris. Runner on first, 1 out. 2 outs. All right, Campaneris is up. 2 outs, run on first. Do I want to bring in? Do I have a pinch runner? Does Oakland have a good pinch runner? Actually, they do. They have George Hendrick. Hendrick is a good pinch runner. All right, so George Hendrick will pinch hit for a Blue Moon Odom. Pinch run for Odom and 13th. All right, so George Hendrick. All right. So George Hendrick is going to be on first base. Now, do I steal? Catcher's Roseboro. Roseboro is a -5, so Hendrick needs under 30 or under to get the jump, and a 55 or under is steal a base. 2 outs, he's going to try to get the jump. Doesn't do it. All right, so he's running. So George Hendrick is running. And Bert Campaneris is up. 2 outs. 34. The 34 is a low ground ball. And that will be out. So that ball will be hit by Campaneris to the first baseman, G3. And we're going into 14 innings here. All I can say is, wow. Alrighty. So Oakland needs another pitcher. Luckily, they have a lot of starters that haven't played yet. Or do they? Oh, I hope so. Yeah, they do. Oakland has 2 more pitchers. They have Joe Horton and they have Dave Hamilton, starters who haven't played yet. Dave Hamilton is coming in to pitch for Oakland. So Dave Hamilton is pitching for Oakland in the 14th inning. So due up for the Dodgers will be Wes Parker, Willie Davis, and Ron Fairly. And here comes Wes Parker. All right, so in this series, Wes Parker is, well, in this game, Wes Parker is 2 for 6 with that key 3-run home run in the 5th inning. And he's 4 for 24 in this series. Dave Hamilton pitches. 28, high K, strike 3. And Parker's out. Next up will be Willie Davis. Did I roll a 2? I did roll a 2. Just got to check if we have an X play. 69. No. Was there a platoon advantage? Yes, there was. All right, no effect. So Willie Davis is up. 1 out. So Willie Davis is 1 for 6. 6 for 23 for the series. And we get 36. 36 is a high ground ball, and he will be out. 5-3. So Willie Davis is up, 5-3, and Ron Fairly is up, 2 outs. 0-3 is a walk. So Ron Fairly walks as a 2-out walk. He'll be at first base. Fairley's having a good game. So Ron Fairly in this game is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 4 for 6 with a walk. He'll be on first base. A slight chance to steal, but I'd rather have Roseboro bat. So Roseboro's going to be up. 60. 60 is going to be a low fly ball. And that's going to be a fly out for the 3rd out. And the fly ball is going to be hit to the right fielder. I have to see if we have an X play. And we do. We have an X play. So let's go to the X chart. Alrighty, let's do this. 39. 39 is a wild pitch check. So Dave Hamilton does have a slight chance of a wild pitch. And he doesn't do it. So that's a ground out. Yep. Oh yeah, that was a strikeout, I think. Okay. Oops. I think that was a K. 28. No. Yeah, that was a ground out. I'll call it 6-3. All right, so we're going to the 14th inning. Actually, bottom of the 13th inning. And the Oakland A's are up. The Oakland A's are trying to stay in the game. Stay in the series. So we got Joe Rudy, Reggie Jackson, and Sal Bando. Wow. So still pitching will be Johnny Padres. Johnny Padres is coming up to put that to where is he? There he is. There's Johnny. There's Johnny Padres. Actually, no, we brought a relief pitcher, didn't we? Yeah, no, it's Padres. All right, Johnny Padres is coming in. And we'll have Joe Rudy, Reggie Jackson, and Sal Bando. So Joe Rudy is up. Well, we have 15 innings. Here we go. And here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 75 will be a low hit. So that will be a hit for Joe Rudi. However, we could have a range play. 91, we have an error play. So Joe Rudi gets a hit. And the ball is hit into center field. We'll also have an error check on this. 45 will be a single error check on Willie Davis. Willie Davis is the 3. Single. All right, so Joe Rudi is on first base on that single to center field. We'll have the man himself, Reggie Jackson, and Sal Bando. Run on first. Bottom of the... I've lost count. I think it's bottom of the 14th inning. Run on first. Reggie Jackson up. Sal Bando. And then Mike Epstein, the hero of the day so far, Mike Epstein. The A's need a run here to force a Game 7. Here we go. 65. 65 is a low fly ball. And that will be a fly out to left field. Fly out to left field. So the left fielder is a 0. Joe Rudi is a 50 for running, so he ain't going anywhere. All right, 1 out. Sal Bando up. Padres are hoping that they can get a double play here so they don't have to face that Mike Epstein. 31, it's a low ground ball. And it is a out. So Sal Bando gets up 1 to 4. And they may actually get a double play here. Sal Bando's a 51 running. The pivot is Jim LaFave, who's a 4. So 56. So to prevent a double play, Sal Bando needs a 56 or under. And he does. So he prevented the double plays. So with 2 outs, runner at first. 2 outs, runner at first. Mike Epstein is up. Sal Bando's going to try to steal the base, and he doesn't get the jump. Mike Epstein, the man, is up. Mike Epstein. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's been at bat 6 times. He's been on base 5 times. He has 2 home runs. He has 2 doubles. And he's up with 2 outs. Bottom of the 14th. 2 outs. Runner at first. And 5-0. And he is going to hit a line drive to the pitcher. And he's out. So we're going to go into 15 innings here, folks. 15 innings. This is amazing. All right. I'm going to get a sheet of paper. I need a sheet of paper. Because we're going into 15 innings. All right. So the top of the 15th inning here. And we're going to have LaFave, Johnson, and Kennedy. So we're going to have LaFave, Johnson, and Kennedy for the Los Angeles Dodgers. LaFave, Johnson, Trzaskowski's out. We have Kennedy batting. LaFave, Johnson, and Kennedy. All right, there we go. Pitching for the A's will be their 7th pitcher, Dave Hamilton. So Dave Hamilton will be pitching. Dave Hamilton will be pitching. So Hamilton will be pitching to LaFave in the 15th inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. 27 is going to be a ground out to the second baseman. Jim LaFave. Going to be out 4-3. One out. Next up, Sweet Lou Johnson. Johnson in this game is 2 for 6. Lou Johnson gets a hit. Lou Johnson hits the ball into left field. 69, that is going to be a single. Lou Johnson singles. And John Kennedy will be up. So Lou Johnson can steal a base. We're gonna try to get a jump here. Nobody out, but one out. 27, he gets the jump. Now the catcher's Dave Duncan. Dave Duncan will not adjust, so it's going to be 71 or below, and he steals second base. So we have a runner on second base with only one out, and we have John Kennedy up, and then the pitcher's position. All right, Hamilton will be pitching to Kennedy. And here's the pitch. 63. That will be a G+, so that will advance the runner to third base. Lou Johnson will go to third base, and the out will be 5-3. But we have the pitcher's position up. All right, so due up is Johnny Padres, and we are going to have a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Okay, A's must have another pitcher to put in here. So, who are we going to bring in for the let's see who we got. I believe we've had Tommy Davis hit. Tommy Davis is the pinch hitter for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Tommy Davis, pinch hit for Padres in 15th. All right, Tommy Davis is up. And pitching is Dave Hamilton. Yeah, all right. Okay, yeah. There we go. Tommy Davis is up. Dave Hamilton's pitching still. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Tommy Davis. Where are you, Tommy Davis? Tommy Davis is up, and Dave Hamilton is pitching. But Dave Hamilton's hiding. There he is. Okay, so Tommy Davis is up, Dave Hamilton's pitching, and we're good to go. All right, folks, here we go. The lineup in the pitch, Tommy Davis. 66 is an out. It is a fly out to center field. So Tommy Davis, pinch hit for Padres. And that out is going to be Tommy Davis, pinch hit for Padres. That out is going to be a fly out into center field. All right. Excellent. All right. So we're going to the bottom of the 15th inning here. Bottom of the 15th inning. Dodgers need another pitcher. So coming in to pitch for the Dodgers will be Howie Reed. Howie Reed will come in to pitch for the Dodgers. Howie Reed. So that's the 5th pitcher for the Dodgers. Reed will be facing Tennis, Duncan, and Larry Brown. And here we go. Bottom of the 15th inning here, folks. Here's the windup and the pitch. 26, strike 3. He's out of there. Okay, so that was Gene Tennis. Next up will be Dave Duncan. Dave Duncan. And here's the pitch. 79, and he will fly out. So Dave Duncan will fly out to left field. F7. Next up will be Larry Brown. Larry Brown will be up. The fans are getting their money's worth here. 61. That will be a line drive to the shortstop. And is there righty lefty? Nope. So that'll be L6. And that's it. All right. So we'll have the pitcher's position next for the A's. But will be the top of the order for the Dodgers. So Dave Hamilton is going to pitch to the top of the order. Let me just make sure. Yes, Dave Hamilton's pitching to the top of the order for the Dodgers. All right. So we're going to the 16th inning here. And Maury Wills will be up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And Dave Hamilton isn't tired. And 15. High K. Strike 3. He's out of there. 1 out. And next up is Wes Parker. Wes Parker. Wes Parker. And here's the pitch. 32. That's going to be a ground out. 2. Lefty be righty. Ground out. 5-3. Next up will be Willie Davis. And here's the pitch. 19 will be a ground ball. Hit to the second baseman, Willie Davis. 4-3. So, staying alive, huh, huh, huh. Staying alive. All right, guys. Hey, we're at the bottom of the 16th inning. Isn't that exciting? 7th extra base, 7th extra inning. All right, so we're going to have the pitching position. Let's see who we're going to have. So we have the pitching position. We're going to have Campaneris, and we're going to have Reed. Awesome. Pitching for the Dodgers will be Howie Reed. Hamilton will be up. Hamilton will bat. 47, strike 3. Dave Hamilton. 1 out. Bert Campaneris up. Oh, wait, we got 2 there. We got 2 there. Got a 2 there. 76. X chart. Let's check the X chart. 19. It's not a walk. Okay, good. So, Bert Campaneris is up. Howie Reed's pitching Bert Campaneris in the 16th inning. 64. 64. That's a low fly ball. Let's go over here. So it's a low fly. And that will be a fly ball hit to the second baseman. F4. Bert Campaneris. F. Actually, that's a fly ball. And that will be hit to the righty. Gonna be hit to the left fielder. F7. All right, 2 outs. Howie Reed will be pitching to George Hendrick. No, he won't. He'll be pitching to Joe Rudy. Okay, so Hendrick's out. And here's a windup and the pitch to Rudy. 76 is a hit for Joe Rudy. So Joe Rudy hits that ball into right field. And what kind of hit is it? 24. It is a single into right field. So Joe Rudy is on first base with 2 outs. And he's going to try to get a jump. And he doesn't do it. All right. Guess who's up? Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reggie Jackson is 3 for 6 with the walk and an error in this game. 2 outs, runner on first. Reggie Jackson up. 94, but we got a 2. So 94 could be a hit. 94, Reggie Jackson hits this ball. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Reggie Jackson. And 62 is a double, but is a double with a negative sign. So the runners can only advance to. It's a shallow double. Well, not too bad, actually. That's exciting because now we have runners at second and third with 2 outs. And the A's can force a game 7. It's going to be a bunch of tired people here. All right, so that brings up Sal Bando. So let's see now. So Howie Reed recently came in, so he's not going to be tired. So Sal Bando, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sal Bando's 0 for 7. In the series, Sal Bando's 3 for 24. 1 home run and 1 walk. Here we go. 99 is a hit. Sal Bando gets a hit. Oakland's forcing a game 7. Oakland's forcing a game 7. That will be a single. Joe Rudy will come home. This game is over. The Oakland A's have won 5-4 in the 16th inning. Sal Bando, who was 0 for 7, singled. Joe Rudy came home. We will have a game 7. Oh my goodness. This game was over 2 hours and 14 minutes to record. The announcer is exhausted. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you watching my games. This has been a barn burner, I tell you. Reggie Jackson has come alive in the series. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Reggie Jackson was 1, 2, 3, 4. Reggie Jackson was 4 for 7 with a home run and 2 doubles. That was a key double in the 16th inning. And the Oakland A's get that run with 3 straight hits with 2 outs in the 16th inning. The loss will go to Howie Reed. The win will go to Dave Hamilton. And player of the game, I guess Epstein, because Epstein had 2 home runs. He has 2 home runs, 2 doubles, and he's just taking care of business in this game. All right, folks, that's it for me. I'm tired. What a game. The final score is the Oakland A's 5, the Los Angeles Dodgers 4 in the Oakland Coliseum. We're going into a Game 7. Sandy Koufax, who's been dominating, is going to face off against Catfish Hunter. And I have to say, this game has been incredible. There were little technical difficulties there in the 5th or 6th inning, but I don't think it will affect anything. Maybe with the pitchers, but I don't think so. But it was an amazing game. Thank you, everybody. You have a good day. Bye-bye. And